Today is August 17th, and it is time for our Buoy 10 update. Today was a beautiful day, gorgeous day out here on the water. Lots of awesome scenery. We saw whales fluking and breaching, lots of bait, anchovy popping on the surface, porpoise going through them. Just awesome. But we're talking about scenery and wildlife and not fish. But here's the breakdown of what happened here today. There are plenty of fish in the river. That being said, I marked way less fish today than I have any other day this season. It's honestly a little bit concerning. However, there were a handful of bites that happened today, and it was above the bridge on the Oregon side, above the bridge on the Washington side, at different parts of the tide, from low slack to middle of the incoming tide and high slack. They were random. There was no rhyme or reason to it, and they only lasted about 15-20 minutes. We got on a decent little snap out there on the just west of the checkerboard in about 30 feet of water. Bang, bang, bang. A few bites really quick. It was perfect. I thought, man, here we go. Then the next pass, nothing. Heard of a bite going on up above the bridge, so I quickly jetted up there to try and get on top of that. By the time I got there 15-20 minutes later, it was dead. So today was, I guess, just interesting. Every single time that we'd hear of a bite, it only lasts for about 15-20 minutes, regardless of where it was. There's just no sustained bite. And we're all wondering why that is. We don't know if they're just scooting out of there real fast, we can't keep up with them, stay on top of them. We don't know if they just stop biting. I don't know. So a lot of us guys down here, sport fishermen and guides alike, we're all trying to figure that out. The good news is that there's plenty of fish. The bad news is that we can't pattern them. So there's plenty of opportunity. There is. Everything's looking good this season. We're marking a handful of fish every day out there. Just in years past, what we've become accustomed to, what we're used to down here, is finding the fish, staying on the bite, making 3-4 laps on them, whacking and stacking. So far this year, it's 20 minutes here, 10 minutes there. All of a sudden, 4 or 5 boats around you, hook up, and then you don't see anything else for 2-3 hours. And that can become very frustrating, gets the wheels turning really fast, and just, honestly, it makes it fun to some extent. Of course, we all want to come down here and just show up and come back with a limit, but it makes the brain work a little bit harder. It makes you have to try and figure these fish out a bit more, and creates a different challenge. Hopefully, after the last, it's been like the last week or two, been a handful of good days here and there, but I think I'm ready, and I think most of the fleet is ready for it to become easy again. And with the growing tides, hopefully all this coho we found out in the ocean yesterday start pushing in. Hopefully we keep seeing more and more Chinook. The Chinook that we are seeing are a lot of good upriver brights, so that bodes well for the folks that are fishing from Longview on upstream up towards Bonneville. You guys should see a lot of fish coming in here in the next few days. So if you do want to get out there and go anchor, you should be seeing a lot more fish, or do the whole troll game. So that's it here for today. Hopefully tomorrow it's more of a consistent bite. There was a bite. There were guys that really got on them today and came in heavy, but most of the fleet was picked off, one here, one there. So that's really about it. Red flashers. I noticed that out in the ocean yesterday, and today for sure. The chartreuse flashers really didn't get bit. It was all red. So hopefully that's one little bit of nugget that might help you out. But that's really all I got. Bait, spinner, guys caught them on both. On to the next day. All right, we'll see you then. Later.